That's right. Hello. Welcome to the second lounge. Just one moment. I gotta share this out.
The second lounge. Right.
Post. Share to a group. There we go. All right. Well. Mike Chin is here. Awesome.
Go to sleep, dude.
Go to sleep. Yeah. Well, he's on our time zone now.
He's
That's what
on-
I've been told.
Dude, he's on whatever time zone.
Yeah. He drifts in and out of time zones.
I don't know how he does it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. Well, I know how he does it, but
We don't know how he keeps doing it.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know how he maintains it. I know how he does it. Okay. This is fucking exciting. We got a new product.
Mhm.
This is something new, right? We're a little rusty on that. So just real quick, like for those guys who haven't watched the last lounge, highly recommend it. It's a 2-hour long ordeal of updates on what has been going on at TBS. Thank you for everybody who reached out. I've received probably hundreds of emails. Not hundreds, 100 emails or messages or Facebook messages, and it was quite surprising at who reached out. I'm not gonna talk about.
Some of those.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about like
Yeah.
who reached out and like put people on blast. But anyway, like one of the things that I've learned throughout this whole ordeal is that the people who you think are very close to you are the ones that end up screwing you the most, and the people that you're constantly worrying about are actually on your side, or at least experiencing the same kind of issues. That's kind of a life lesson for you guys. All right, let's dive right into it. I don't really have too much time. I'm in the middle of like 3 or 4 things. I'm also gonna go on holidays. I think I told you, right? End of July.
You didn't tell me when, but I kind of knew.
Yeah, end of July to early August, like 10 days. I gotta go back. I gotta get my fucking legs fixed.
Wait, are you doing the? Are you getting it checked, or are you just gonna like?
I'm gonna get it checked, and I'm gonna go and buy like the inserts in the
insoles or whatever
in the shoes.
Yeah.
It just like I'm just gonna attack it from all angles because I don't have time to figure out the root cause.
Okay, if you're attacking it with all angles, then you go into surgery.
Most likely it's gonna be surgery. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Most likely. While I'm doing like driver's licenses and all these kinds of other things, so it's gonna be a fun fucking weekend.
Line it up properly. Don't go to surgery then do the license. You're gonna have like a fucking cast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now I've got 10 days, and people are saying like that's new for you. Yeah. It's not really a holiday, right? So I need to get a driver's license because I need to be able to legally drive from the office to my home, back and forth. With motorbikes, I have a car driver's license, but I would like to drive with a motorbike because it's just more efficient. Like my motorbike's already here. I bought an electric bike.
Suron Ultra B.
Suron Ultra B, yeah, check it out. I'm fucking excited for it. But I was like, well, give it. And they were like, nope, you gotta have a driver's license. Like, oh, really? Fuck. Anyway. So yeah, I have to do that. In Hong Kong, it takes for fucking ever to do it. So
2 years.
At least.
1.5.
At least, yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of very, very painful. So I'm just gonna fly back, do it there, get it done in 10 days.
But like for your feet problem, like that's not 10 days, man.
In Austria, it is. I walk in there, I'm gonna get it like X-rayed. They're gonna have a decision an hour later, and then I can go into surgery the next day.
Fuck, efficiency.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, I mean, I'll have to pay for it.
Oh, because it's like covered.
No, I don't have insurance, right? Like,
okay.
it's like, I mean, here you can get pretty much immediately,
Well, if you
right?
pay,
Like,
yeah.
exactly. Like, you just go like here, right? And like, I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but I mean, Austria is full of poor people. I'm gonna get so much. I'm gonna get so much shit for this. Yeah, because they tax the living fuck out of everybody, right? Like, for me, it's like, whatever. Like who the fuck are you? Like, I don't give a shit. I don't have to pay my government like 60% of what I make, right? So I have money left over to pay for health insurance. I mean, and to be additionally fair, like in Austria, everything is free, right? So like you wouldn't have to pay if you were a citizen. But yeah, on the other hand, like you have to queue up like the rest of the schmucks, right? So, but I can just go in and say like, hey man, private, like here you go. Could you make it faster? Additional 50 Hong Kong dollars.
How about now?
Yeah.
How about now? All right.
Oh man, no, I told my mom about the cat, about the cat healthcare, right? Like just like how expensive healthcare in Hong Kong is, right? It would be like an American going to Austria, right? He would laugh his fucking ass off at the doctor and is like, what? Why are you even billing for this, right? Like, yeah, so like our cat needed an MRT scan. Or CT scan or whatever it's called. She has like a lung infection and she's probably gonna die and whatever. So she needed this, and it's my girlfriend's favorite cat, and like no money is too big or whatever. And she had to pay for it, so I wasn't really like, I didn't have an opinion on it, but it was 55,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is
Like
7 to 8,000 US dollars. Yeah. Yeah, for the cat to get a fucking scan. And like I called up my mom, right, and she was like, but like your leg surgery is going to be expensive. It's going to be like at least $300, right? US, yeah, or euros. Who the fuck cares at that point,
God,
right?
That's it.
Yeah, I know, and then, like because you're gonna go private, and like, oh my god,
Private?
yeah, I know.
Oh, I want to get mine fixed too.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Right? Like you probably thought like, what an arrogant asshole, like to laugh down on these people, but. Again, like they were like, yeah, I know, like you're.
I want to go there.
Yeah, they were like, your surgery is gonna be like that. And I just started laughing.
Just so you guys know, we have the same thing. We have the same shit on our feet.
Yeah.
From I guess the renovation or whatever.
No, it's not
or
the
just
renovation.
Overweight or whatever.
Yeah, just being lazy fucking cunts. For the past few years, and now doing exercise, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole system rebooting, basically. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so. I told my mom, like, you know how much my girlfriend just spent on the cat? And she was like, no, but since you're like asking me, it's probably a lot, like at least $100, right? And I again, like, I'm in tears at this point, like just like tears rolling down my cheeks, and I'm just laughing my ass off. And she's like, what's so funny? It's like, we just paid $8,000 for a CT scan for a fucking cat that is gonna die in a year anyway, like regardless of like,
well, it's like that vet we know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why, like, before I thought, like, that guy is probably like loaded from his parents, right? Like, I was like talking shit on the guy, like, hey, yeah, you probably don't make your own money, right? But
I'm not gonna say that on camera.
No, but he's a very wealthy individual. I guess that's fair to say, right? Yeah. Here in Hong Kong, he has plenty of money to spend on things that other people would find ridiculous.
Yep.
Like, and just in terms of the amount, not the actual topic, right? Or, I mean, like he has a warehouse full of video games.
A museum,
yeah, and it's legit.
For gaming. It's
nice, right?
Like, and every single console that was made on Earth, he has it.
Yeah.
Like Apple
since 1970.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Apple made a console, apparently, yeah.
Yeah, and he has it.
And Sony, like, apparently made, like, there was, like, a CD-ROM Xbox or, like, some special edition Xbox. He has that on top of the other Xboxes.
He has one of those RC controller for your PlayStation 1, and it's only good for one game.
Yeah. Anyway, and he's a vet, right?
Vet, yeah.
And so we were, like, thinking, like, like, how the fuck does a vet make that much money? But, I mean, now we know, right? CAT scan for the cat, yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna be one of those guys that goes to a poor country to get health insurance. Just like Alex went to Mexico to.
Alex?
Ivy Crazy.
What do you do?
He went to Mexico for some of his health concerns. I don't want to talk about it, but he posted about it publicly, so I can mention at least that he went to Mexico, right? Yeah. Yeah, no wonder why people travel outside the U.S. to get surgeries. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's like.
Well, I didn't know that's a thing. That's crazy. That's pretty nice.
No. And Switzerland too. Like for example, in Switzerland, there is like a lot of like they will book the flight for you. They will put you up in a hotel. Like dental. Like if you have dental problems, you basically like you fly to Slovenia. Get all of that shit fixed, fly back. Like it's like an all-inclusive holiday basically, where you're just gonna get your teeth fixed, right?
Whoa.
He had a sex change. Alex had a sex change in Mexico. Oh my god. Yeah, it is cheaper to get stuff done outside of the U.S. than it is in the U.S. with health insurance. Yeah, absolutely, Kent. Yeah. Are there still issues with chip supply from Crossfire TX? Nowhere has any stock. Yeah, so I mean, it's not really a chip supply issue. It's just a chip volume issue. We do have the chips here right now, though, and we're going into the next production phase. So the Micro TX and full size TX should recover eventually. For 7K for a CAT scan, you could get a breast implant and what?
Tummy tuck.
Tummy tuck in the U.S. Okay. Well, I need neither of those. They're not cheap. Like that's not cheap. Like 7K is a lot of fucking money.
It is, but
if you just think about it,
It's just that I'm used to Hong Kong price.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. This is why, like, I started off this whole discussion being like, like kind of elitist because we just are used to getting rear-ended. Yeah. So yeah, that's the like. I mean, eventually I would have had to go in Hong Kong, but since I'm already going back to get the driver's license, I'm at least gonna have to check. Like maybe I'll do the surgery here in Hong Kong and just let them know like here, this is what the. But also like I come from a region where like any kind of foot issues are very, very common because we are like a sports region, right? So we have like real specialist clinics, like really, really good ones. Yeah.
You probably have like a clinic for just one group of muscles, just like.
Oh yeah. No, there's like an ankle specialist, right?
Yeah.
So like foot and ankle specialist, and like then you have like a hip specialist and all these kind of things. Yeah. TBS VTX someday. Well, we have VTXs, but probably not the one.
I knew you were gonna play dumb.
Probably not the one you're asking for. Any update on shipping Tango 2 to poor countries? If you're talking about Europe, then you can order them from France, right? Like dronefpvracer.com.
They're still the same price, just so you know. It's not cheaper over there.
Yeah. Of course not. We exploit the cheap countries, or the poor countries. Teeth implants in the U.S. are the most expensive in the world. $3,000 for a veneer. I don't know what they are here. Probably the same.
Around that.
I've never had one. All my teeth are still fucking original. Because I do the cleaning every day. Checking options where to leave to. I had enough of the government taking me from the back. You have no options. I'm sorry, my friend. No matter where you go, you get rear-ended by somebody, right? Here it's the landlords that have the pleasure. All right. Okay. We have now officially wasted 20 minutes talking about nothing at all. Let's get into it. So today we're going to launch a new product that we kind of built as a proof of concept for some of our manufacturing processes here. And it's not a complicated product, but I think it's still a cool product nonetheless. Check this out. It's the COUCH dongle. We developed this in conjunction with Marcus.
Oh, this lighting, this studio is doing a good
Pretty
job.
good, yeah. So it's an XT60 to USB C.
You fuck up all the orientation.
XT60 to USB C with a nice clip for your belt or for your shirt if you do have a pocket.
One thing I find useful with the clip is you can put your LiPo in your back pocket and have this clip around your belt loop.
Yeah, the belt. Yeah.
Yeah. Then
It'll be
like this,
attached nicely. Yeah. So nothing major, I would say. The only cool thing is like it comes with goggle output here, like this, with a USB-C. So this is a special kind of cable. We have to mention this. This is a special cable. It will only work with this together in conjunction, and it will output the equivalent of a 2S full battery for you.
Yeah, so don't go plugging this in somewhere else and plugging your goggles with this.
Oh, it'll work. I mean, it's not going to blow up, but
like
it won't be a USB-C. I mean, it's obviously not a USB-C, right? Because you have the goggle thing on the other end. But this is a compliant USB-C PD and QC 2.0.
AFC, the Apple, Huawei, all that shit.
All that shit, compatible output. It'll do 5 volts, 9 volts, and 12 volts.
For PDs, yeah.
For PD, yeah.
And if you're using it for PD, plug in a 4S or 4 to 6S LiPo.
Yeah. But it'll do 2 to 6S.
It will do.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you want to do 12 volts, it's only a step down, right? So, like, you got to do at least a 3S if you want to do 12 volt output. So, yeah, you can use this with any of the HD goggles or with analog goggles, if they still exist, and goggles 2 or V2 barrel. This is, it works with the HD Zero and the Fat Shark. And I don't know.
Yeah. It works with
Yeah, but so your goggles 2, I'm guessing that's going to be the DJI thing. They will work off of 5 volts, from what I understand, and they have a USB-C here.
Does it have a voltage cutoff?
Well, it's your LiPo. It does not have a voltage cutoff, but the voltage, I mean, obviously, once your battery goes below 8.4 volts on your goggles, the voltage is going to drop. So if you use like a 3S LiPo, it's going to go down to about 7 volts, and then you'll notice, and then you'll fix it, I guess.
I want one. Give me. Paul, check your backpack. It's probably in there. You have one. Oh yeah, we brought some to I/O and we gave out some of them.
Yeah, we were handing those out at I/O, like other people were handing out gummies. Can you take it apart? No, I can't. This doesn't open. This is one of the things that we wanted to validate. It's ultrasonically welded. But I don't even know like what do you expect to see in there. It's a quick charge and a couple of capacitors and resistors and stuff.
Paul's got 3 more left.
Have you tested it with 6S pack? I've had issue with side cable before running 6-pack with it. My goggles shut down during flight. What? So, okay, this is not the same thing as the previous COUCH cable, right? This is a completely new product. This is it's utilizing a USB quick charge IC, which before we just used a regular LDO or DC-DC. I don't remember. Yeah, the previous COUCH dongle cable was built for the goggles that were made at the time, and recently the newer goggles with the fusion and everything, they obviously draw more power. But yeah, this is going to be good for anything that's being sold at this moment. Can I charge a GoPro with it? Yes, you can.
I can see it getting disconnected mid-flight. Dude, this is staying.
Yeah, this is staying on.
Oh shit, my bad.
Did you just broke the mic?
I broke the mic.
Well, it's got like a.
This is staying.
Yeah, this is gonna stay. Can I charge a GoPro with it? Yes. Has it a LiPo protection? No. So if you are concerned about low voltage LiPo, like, okay, usually what I would normally do is I go to the field with a full like 6S LiPo, plug that in, and it's going to run for the entire day, and then when I come home, I charge that LiPo, right? But obviously I understand that you might have forgotten that. You just add a low voltage alarm buzzer to it, to your LiPo battery.
The barrel does not fit analog Fat Shark. What the fuck are you talking about? Let me grab my Fat Shark real quick.
Pretty sure that fits. Zip tie your barrel connector to goggles to prevent disconnect. Yeah, so I would be more concerned about this end here. Yeah, and this is like USB-C is it's like almost like a locking connection. Not really, but almost. Yeah, I can see that being close.
Mike, you want to bet? $5?
Well, you've tested it, right?
I don't know.
Oh! Mike is on the wrong time zone again.
Go to sleep.
Is there a LED for power status? No, it does not come with an LED. It does not come with anything like that will warn you about it. It was kind of intentional so that we could hit that $15 price point. We are considering making like a pro version, which will tell you about the voltage and have like a little LCD screen and all of that shit.
LED, please.
LED, really? You want to?
OLED.
Oh, OLED. Yeah, of course. Sorry, like I just a screen. Doesn't fit my Fat Shark Dom V2s. Well, then that's you've.
Well, you fucked up.
Yeah. DJI goggles V1 and V2. Okay, I'm not sure. We tested it with what we use, which is Fat Shark, Orca, HD0, and we know, or I know that the Goggle 2 will work because it has a USB plug on the other end. So this is a USB-C output. Definitely do a pro version. Okay, well, we'll consider it. Currently, it's not a priority. This is just something that we wanted to play around with here internally. Me personally, I don't use this for goggles. I use this to charge my phone. Because I always forget to charge my phone. Yeah. It was the TS100. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the part where we fucked up. We told Michael, hey man, stop talking about the fucking cable. We have it covered, but
Oh, okay, yeah, we didn't. Yeah. A simple RGB LED would be very useful to know the battery levels or it not properly charging. Yeah, I totally agree. So it just wasn't part of what that chip provided. The really good chips, they're like what you have inside your cell phone, and they only have like a digital output, and we would have needed an additional MCU to process that output and display it. So that would have added additional cost, which would then have made the product more expensive to make.
The twin barrel cable for VRX. Oh. Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
You need 2 barrels for that solution, for that.
I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, probably.
What? Okay.
Okay, we would probably need an adapter for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alex says it works for the V1 and V2 goggles. Probably just not the goggles 2.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be a waste of charge to charge a phone with a LiPo? Well, this is for when you cannot finish your lipos, right? Say you crashed or whatever, you have to go and you got leftover lipos, you charge it with it.
Well, plus, it's more important to have a working phone than to have a full lipo, I would say.
And every single FPV pilot would know you never fly the last lipo. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Never.
You never. No.
Never.
It's a very bad idea.
Last pack. No, you
Nope.
fucked up.
You
fucked up
yeah.
just like that.
How many amps? I think it's 1.5 at 8.4. It's 15 watts. So at 8.4, that's about 2 amps. Yeah. I use leftover lipos to charge my phone using a 5-volt step down. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. I don't understand the advantage of this. Why not use a XT60 to goggle cable? Well, because you don't have a USB-C output. You can't charge your phone with it.
Oh, plus
can't charge your Tango 2 with it.
Plus, if it's a lipo to goggles, you don't have a step down. If it's a 6S, you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's just I'm guessing he means the old psych cable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can't charge my laptop only if your laptop is PD like 12 volts. Most laptops are 19 volts though, which is not going to work.
Let's say if the Pro version can do a laptop.
No, that would be like
right?
you've seen the power breaks.
Yeah, that's not possible. Right?
You've seen the one I have. That one can charge a laptop.
The
Yeah,
fucking $500 charger.
yeah.
Hong Kong dollars.
Hong Kong dollars, $50 or $60 US. When will it be on the website? It's already on the website, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It has no buttons. There's nothing on it. Just 2 connectors.
Has it got an on or off button? No.
No buttons.
No.
No
Why
nothing.
would you need a button? Just unplug it and then it's off.
Well, put a fucking button on your goggles.
Ah, yeah, right. Oh, and one thing we forgot to mention, it comes in the red, white, and blue color scheme and in purple. I guess that's purple, right?
American and purple people.
Yeah.
What type of plastic is it?
How durable is the clip? What type of plastic? It's polycarbonate and ABS.
How durable? I don't know.
Works for Tango 2 too. Yeah, it works for all remotes, all remote controls. Plus the clip is removable, by the way, so you can take that off.
Screw on.
Yeah, it's screw on. So the Pro version will have an OLED screen and a power button. No, it will not have a power button. No, we are not getting into this. Power buttons are the dumbest thing since fucking sliced bread. I have never understood the concept of having a power button. I totally agree with Fat Shark on this. Unplug and plug in and you're fucking done, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah.
Power buttons.
I was so happy that on my HDOs, right, HDO2s, that there was an additional mode where you didn't have to use the power button.
Oh, the bypass thing, yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Any chance we will see a Mambo with built-in crossfire? There's a chance. I thought red, white, and blue was Aussie. Was it?
Okay, fine. Aussie and America.
White people. Because it's also French, right?
Right.
And
some other people
Italian?
too.
No, I think Italian is
Italian.
green.
Yeah, it's green and orange.
No, green, red, green.
Maybe I fucked up.
Italian flag. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
White, green, and red. So 2 out of 3, right?
Which one was orange? I forgot.
Orange is Belgium and Holland, right? Belgian flag. And Germany. Oh, I don't know. That's probably not orange. That's red. German flag is just the Belgian flag on its side, and then Netherlands flag. Oh, it's also Netherlands.
Okay.
Red, white, and blue.
I find white people.
Yeah. See, white people, the whitest people America, Australia, and Netherlands. Fucking whitest people on the planet all have the same fucking colors.
And also Hong Kong. Like one of the iconic nylon bags are this color.
Okay, all right. We're not white though. Hong Kong's not white.
We a white guy said we're not white.
Cultural appropriation for the win.
Clearly the UK.
Welcome to Fun with Flags. Oh, right. That's the Sheldon thing, right? The Big Bang Theory, yeah.
Today we have.
All right. So, yeah, the Psych dongle and cable, it's on the website right now and should be available at select dealers probably by the end of this week. We don't know. Finally, Crossfire. I said maybe. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the recap, basically. New products. Healthcare in Hong Kong is expensive. I'm flying to Austria to get my feet fixed, and that's all we said in the last 33 minutes. If only you could capture the Indian market, 1.5 billion possible pilots. Oh, that's a little optimistic.
Oh, right, that's the Indian flag, the orange one. Orange, white, and something.
Indian is... yeah. Orange, white, and green. Source XV2.
Source what? Source X?
Hong Kong Post is extremely slow at the moment. We don't use Hong Kong Post at all. We use DHL for Europe. We use, DHL e-commerce, which is like the regular post. And then we use DHL Express for pretty much everything else. I'm pretty sure if you do the Mambo with Crossfire, most of the people will buy it right away. I'm going to be one of them. Ethics Green would be sick. Yeah. This is not made by Ethics, right? So this is made through Marcus Coyle, and we try to keep, those kind of like partnerships somewhat isolated, so that they don't eat each other's lunch.
Well, unless they want to join forces,
Yeah.
But that's up to them.
Bathrobe. Oh man, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How do we get to bathrobe?
I have no idea, but I do agree we need to get a bathrobe. Is it true the Tango 3 doesn't have a power button? That would be fucking stupid. That would be stupid. I mean, it's a built-in battery, right? So yeah. When Tracer stuff will be in stock? It should be in stock. It's not in stock. Jesus Christ.
Some things are not in stock. I know Peter's not in stock.
Peter the Penetrator.
Mm-hmm.
2023 TBS Survive merch. Yeah, we have to work on that. I gotta talk to Aufenschlauch. Got him. Just assume it's Hong Kong Post because of the tracking number. Yeah, no, okay. The DHL e-commerce thing is only for Europe and for like other poor people. But to the US we ship with DHL Express and then USPS for the budget shipping.
Does Crossfire Mini more too?
No, it does not have the same gain. Of course, if it's mini, it's gonna be worse, right?
Why bother with the big one then?
Yeah. Is TBS going for any records next year for consumer products? Always good advertising. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh. I really want to do that one flight, man. So we're still looking for somebody who can come here and build my fucking airplane. Yeah. Okay. I just don't have the time. I just really don't have the time.
I thought the intern is building one. No.
No, yeah, but that's for
The
that's
plane, he can build it too. No.
he could build it too. Yeah, I'll have to talk to him after he's done with the long distance flight. Yeah, the really long distance flight. So like the last time, we couldn't post the video because we weren't successful, but the plane disappeared behind the curvature of the Earth. That's all I can say. That's how far we got.
Need more XXXLs on your merch for bigger guys.
Were you there?
What
No.
are you talking about?
The long range flight, the really long range flight. I don't think you joined, right?
The one where Bach fucked up?
Yeah.
I was not there. No. I was not equipped to go on that trip. No.
Flat
I
Earth
can go
Pro.
now.
Yeah. Flat Earth Pro. No, it's not. It's not flat. We tested it. Yeah. Plus, like, we did the maths, right? Like, we calculated because we were like 600 meters up. So we knew that we were going to lose link at 300K.
We need US size merch, Mike.
No, you need to lose weight. It's like a quarter of the gain. Yeah, probably around there. Yeah, probably even worse. The mini Mortal T, I'm guessing he's asking. Make sure Jimmy doesn't launch it. Well, Jimmy didn't launch it the last time. The last time, actually, the toss was pretty good, but the plane was so loaded up that it stalled regardless. It was like the most... Oh, my God.
Wait, did Jimmy fuck up the launch? Or was
No. It was Lucas.
Noob
Lucas
face, right?
talk. Yeah, noob face. Lucas tossed it off the fucking... Like, he tossed it off a cliff, okay? So, like, there was no way that he could mess it up, like, no matter what happened. But he actually did a really proper launch, like, straight up with a lot of power. And I full throttle gunned it. And the incline or decline was about 45 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And the plane just, like, hugged the side of the mountain continuously for, like, 5 seconds. It was just full throttle, full pull, like, and it was kind of like, you know, like in those movies when, like, you take off and the plane disappears, because, like, I didn't see it anymore, right?
Okay.
Like, it went down below the mountain, and then just, it just came up on the back, yeah.
Dramatic launch.
Why is the Crossfire TBS Crossfire antenna so huge compared to LRS? Because it's a lower frequency. Lower frequency needs bigger antennas. I have the launch video. Yeah, I think you have it. Yeah, so the length of the antenna is linked to the wave. The length of the antenna is linked to the frequency, which is linked to the wavelength of the frequency waves. All right, cool. 40 minutes, that's it. Shortest lounge ever. Get the psych dongle to charge your phone, Tango 2.
It's still
TX60.
30 minutes too long.
Yeah, we could cut it down more. And power your goggles with it from your XT60 LiPo batteries.
Purple and white people.
And white people color. Sold for $14.95 on the TBS website right now, in stock, and hopefully it won't go out of stock immediately. Did we actually, like, is it really in TBS Crossfire packaging?
I don't know who fucked it up.
So it might ship in TBS Crossfire packaging. Yeah. Whatever. Here we go.
What about yellow people? That's a good question.
Yeah. What about yellow people? What about them?
It will be a shorter cable.
All right.
It's okay because I said it. Okay?
Yeah, you can say it. Everybody else thought it. On that note. All right. See you guys. Have a nice one.
Later.